Right, do you want to start?
Hiya.
I think you have to feel like a bigger game, but now you've won it.
No, I think winning Premier League games is big, every single one, especially on the road, especially your first one with a new group. Yeah, and a tough place to come, Goodison Park. So no, it doesn't feel big because it was us and Everton were both 1-0, or yeah, it didn't feel like that. It just felt like a win that the boys deserved after the work they've put in the last 15 days. So yeah, just pleased for them.
On the performance, let's say maybe it wasn't as good in some areas of the two games that you lost.
Yeah, I think I saw a progression, different type of game, of course. I don't think, at Goodison Park, you can't always stop Everton from throwing it in your box and being direct and making you defend things, and sometimes things drop to them and you have to react. So I thought the boys were very good around that, defending the goal, and then structure-wise there was some improvement, especially second half. Managed to tidy a few things up at half-time with them. But yeah, not large spells of the game that don't look how I think they should for this group and where we can get them to, but that's where we are. So full commitment from them, unbelievable work ethic, some real good situations as well, some control with the ball, which is the best way to stop Everton throwing it in your box, is to maintain control with the ball and have longer spells with the ball. And then I thought second half we arrived in some real good areas with Pedro and Hugo and Rayan, and missed some big chances again. So yeah, delighted for Sash that he got to come on and get a really important touch for us.
And then the next question, given what he's been through, it's quite a story for him to get the winning goal.
Yeah, it is. I think he's worked very hard since I've been here. He's obviously still on his journey, getting back to full fitness. He's not one that you could play for 90 minutes week in, week out at this moment. But as I say, with us arriving in good areas with Hugo, I think he put some great crosses in. Pedro as well, being able to duck in on his left foot. I just felt we were gonna arrive and get some good quality into the penalty area, and we hadn't managed to, apart from Fabio's that was just offside, we hadn't managed to get an important touch on it, and thought Sasha could be that guy, and he was. It was a really good finish, really smart finish, because he's obviously facing the wrong way, so easy to get sort of disorientated of where you are there, and he's got a lovely little touch on it to divert it into the corner, so really pleased for him.
Obviously most of his rehab was done before you arrived, but it's a picture of where he was when you arrived and what you've had to do in the last 2 or 3 weeks to get him further on.
Yeah, I think it's hard to assess as well when you come in new, because you just see him training, and obviously everyone tells you he's been out for a while, and you just try and judge him at that moment against the rest of the group and the ones he's competing with for a starting place. So he looked a little bit behind the others, sharpness-wise and fitness-wise. But I obviously don't have a clear picture in my mind of what he's like when he's full throttle either. So spoken to him a lot about it. He understands where he needs to improve, and that he needs extra time on the grass, and we need to keep working. But also understands he can have a big impact on football matches still. As I say, if we're going to arrive in good areas and get good balls into the box, he's a real good option for us.
Gary, you had a long career yourself, injuries are part of it. I mean, when someone like him comes on and scores a goal, obviously the fans love it. In the dressing room, you sense he was a popular goal scorer? He's
very popular in the dressing room. He's very highly thought of in the group. They've obviously seen him go through a tough spell, and he's fighting his way back. So to be in there with the people that have been around him through tough times, and get to celebrate with them, and especially the nature of it, the effort that everybody put in and the work that everybody put in today. Really fitting that Sasha got to have a real big moment. But as I say, it's more around the group really, and I know they have real belief in what we're trying to do, but nice for a win to sort of let them know that we're on the right track, and then some good spells with the ball as well to help them understand where we're trying to get to. But tough place to come, Goodison, so a big win.
You know what? Sorry, Steve. Yeah, injury.
Yeah, Hwang felt his hamstrings in the first half. So we were forced into that one. There was nothing tactical about that. And obviously with Mateus unavailable today with suspension, we didn't have too many options to come and play off that right side. So left side. Sorry, I thought Ryan would be able to do it for us, and he obviously has real good attacking attributes. And I thought he filled in well.
Finally for me, if I can, you spoke about Mateus Nunes yesterday. Has anything changed at that situation as far as you're aware?
No, exactly where it was. So I haven't been updated. I'm going to enjoy the Everton win, and we can get back to. I don't have to answer any of your questions now, I don't think, till next Thursday. So looking forward to just getting back on the grass and working with a group.
Gary, how pleased were you with Jose Sá when you needed him today? What's he been like since you came in?
Yeah, some big saves, especially the one where we were on top, I think, and we just scored a disallowed goal, and then Fabio had missed his one-on-one. I felt like we would have. I was stood on the side thinking we need to go on and win this, like we're in the ascendancy, and then they break away off of a long ball, and Sá has to dig us out, because obviously conceding at that time when you've been on top for a spell would have been tough. Would have been tough for the lads to take. So huge save. Some big saves at either end, to be fair, but yeah, a big save for us. And that is the nature of Goodison. Even if you watch the top teams come here, they still have to suffer those moments where you have to defend your goal because it's coming in the box. So yeah, the lads stood up to that really, really well. Tough place to come and keep a clean sheet, and they worked very hard for it.
Well, you mentioned the clean sheet there, but you seem to have set up pretty adventurously, quite an attacking game, and in all three of the matches. Is that something you've had to hold your nerve to do after not winning the first two?
I don't know. I don't see us as. I think the Brighton game maybe we were aggressive. I thought at Manchester United we had some control around the aggression, and today the same. Really, I didn't think we were overly. I didn't think we were overly committed to pressing super high, and Everton don't really allow you to because it comes forward very quickly. But I thought it was a decent balanced performance with large spells that I didn't like, but spells that I'm just looking at it thinking, oh, definitely shouldn't look like that. But then I have to remind myself, and my coaches keep reminding me that we've not been here 9 months, we've been here 15 days, so there are going to be spells where it doesn't quite look as you would expect. So it really, really positive that we've managed to pick up a real good result. Group are fully committed and still loads of room for progression.
And last one from me, I know you just finished this game, but you've got a game on Tuesday as well. What are you looking to get from that?
Just to win, get through to the next round. Want a cup run, of course. There are a lot of players that need to play as well, especially when you come into a new group. You see them every day in training, but it's never the same. So a lot of players that have worked very hard and deserve to play a game of football, so there'll be changes, no doubt. But yeah, really looking forward to it and desperate to win the game and progress to the next round.
Great, thank you very much.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.